what is up, guys? I hope you're all doing well. If you're watching this, that means I am currently on an airplane and I have pre-recorded this, so you have a deck to play. I hope you find this deck very fun. It is by far the most consistently performing deck I have. It's really nice. I think it's very competitive and you can play this in any rank. So let's get right to it, shall we? Alright, so this is a Symbiosis deck. Now, a few things have changed in Symbiosis that I'd like to point out that now makes it quite interesting. Firstly, we have Ethne, the Young Queen. So, normally, Ethne would actually spawn 2 Dryads on the row, right? But now, in Ethne's third form, she will be 10 points, because 6 plus 2 plus 2, which is the Dryads, would add to 10. But instead, she's 10, and she has 3 Symbiosis instead of 1. So basically she has all the value she normally had, but in one card that has immunity, meaning you can't touch her, so it's safe. And that makes round 3 in Symbiosis so much better now, and so much more rewarding for playing Devotion, meaning you play no neutrals in your deck. So what is Symbiosis for any of the beginners? Well, let's take a look at our leader ability. We have Nature's Gift and Symbiosis. Symbiosis means that whenever you play a nature card, you will spawn a Wandering Treant on a random row, and it will set its power equal to the number of Symbiosis you have. So let's say you start your first game with no units and you play a special nature card. Because you already have 1 Symbiosis with your leader ability, that Treant will set itself to 1 point. Alright, now other than that, we have an order ability that allows us to give 3 charges away of 2 vitality. So we're going to pick our targets carefully with that. Now, Ethne Young Queen will now give, well, not Ethne Young Queen, Ethne Wrath of Broccolon, which we are going for, will give you 3 extra Symbiosis. So already with that we have 4, meaning if you play a nature card you get 4-point Treants every time. Okay, what is next? Next is gonna have to be Frixonet. So, Frixonet. Frixonet, apparently I mispronounced this horribly, I don't care, is one of the cards that has changed. So, this card on the range row will spawn a young Dryad on the same row. And it will do so. Why is my card not moving? It will have a cooldown of 4. And the only way to make the clock tick is going to have to be to have Devotion, mainly. And at the end of your turn, it will lower the cooldown by the duration of Vitality on self. So, if you have 2 Vitality, it will tick down by 2. If you have 4 Vitality, you'll be able to use it every turn. It depends on how much Vitality you're willing to give Frixonet. Now, spawning a young Dryad isn't nothing. Not only is it 2 points, Dryads, like this one, have Symbiosis. This young Dryad will have an extra Symbiosis. So if you're able to fill a whole row with young Dryads, every nature card is going to play for like 9 or 10 points, which is absolutely insane. So be careful not to overswarm. Not only will this cause 1 Dryad, 2 Dryads, 3 Dryads to spawn in the range row, your nature cards will still be triggering the Treants, which will randomly pop up and fill your board as well. So plan ahead and don't have too long around with this deck. Okay, next we have Simlas. Simlas will play all copies of a bronze special card from your deck. So with Simlas we're going to go for the nature cards, obviously. So we're either going to go for Dryad's Caress, Circle of Life, or Nature's Rebuke, but I prefer to go for Bountiful Harvest. So Bountiful Harvest creates and plays a bronze SCOIA'TAEL elf, and depending on the position of the card you choose, there's 3, the middle one, the right one, and the left one. If you pick the middle one, it will give a 2-point boost to a random card in your hand. If you pick the right, this is opposite like a mirror, because I'm watching it in the camera. If you pick the left one, you will be boosting the leftmost card in your hand by 2, and if you pick the right one, you'll be boosting that card by 2. So that's an awesome card to want to push back into your deck so you can play it all at once with Simlas. Not only that, but these are nature cards, so the Treants will keep spawning as you're playing them, which is a lot of fun. Next we have Forest Protector. This will play a bronze nature card from your graveyard. So remember, this is a card that you've already played. Keep in mind which card you want to play a second time, so maybe you commit something like Nature's Rebuke in round 1, so you can have it again with the Forest Protector when you need it in round 2. Then we have 2 tutors in this deck. Well, 2 nature tutors. This means a card that's able to draw another card you need. So, Falv is our unit tutor. this will play a nature card from your deck. Now, with her, you can go directly into your nature tutors. So we have Call of the Forest, which plays any SCOIA'TAEL unit from your deck and boosts it by 1. So normally you're going to use her to play something like Ethne or Simlas maybe. You can even play Frixenet. And then the second option is Isengrim's Council. Isengrim's Council will look at a random dwarf, dryad and elf from your deck, then play 1 and boost it by 2 points. So this is something you have to take into account. It's more random. And normally we use this to get Gourd. Gourd being the only dwarf we have in this deck. So it will always give you the option of drawing Gourd. But then maybe you want to draw Simlas, which is an elf, and instead it gives you the Sorceress of Doblathana. So make sure you have certain cards left in your deck when you are, in fact, using Isengrim's Council. Next we have Shaping Nature. This is a nice card. It's an echo card, so you can play it more than once. And you can choose between boosting a card by 6 and giving it Veil, boosting it by 8, or boosting it by 5 and giving it Vitality 5. Now, if you're playing against a poison deck, giving it Veil is a good idea, because that means they can't poison it. That also means you can't give it Vitality, so be careful. Now, normally I choose the boost an allied unit by 5 and give Vitality 5. And we do this because of cards like Frixenet, which wants the Vitality, and mostly Hammer Dryad. Hammer Dryad is one of the first cards we start off with. It's a Symbiosis card as well, so if you have it on the board, your Treants are a little bit bigger. And every turn it has Vitality, it won't just boost itself by 1, it will boost itself by 2. So this card is basically a 2-point engine if you do it correctly. Alright, another Symbiosis card we have is the Duan Canal Guardian. This also has Symbiosis, and it will damage an enemy unit by 2 points in the next turn. It's an order ability, so you get to click it. Then we have our last Symbiosis card, and that is the Abandoned Girl. She's not yet a Symbiosis card, but on the order ability you transform her into a young Dryad and gain Vitality equal to the number of Dryads on the row, so that's not bad at all. Another unit I have here is a fun one. It's the Catwitcher Adept. Now, if you play it on the range row, you can give an allied unit Vitality with duration equal to the number of units on that row. So, we're going to give that Vitality to Hammer Dryad or Frixenet, most likely. Alright, so another unit or two we have left here is going to be that of Dunka. Dunka will damage an enemy unit by 3 if you play it on the melee row and decide to use the order ability. And at the end of your turn, if order is not used, it will boost a random SCOIA'TAEL unit in your hand by 1. This obviously just makes it way more easier for your cards to survive if they're boosted in round 1. So having her run 1 and boosting her with tactical advantage is always a good way to start the game. Alright, and then of course Gord will boost himself by the number of special cards you have played this game. So yeah, we're gonna keep him for last if we can do that. And then next we have Sorceress of Doblathana. She'll create and play a bronze SCOIA'TAEL special card with a provision cost equal to or lower than the power of this card. So you're trying to boost her to 6 mostly, because a 6-point card we'd like is the Bountiful Harvest card, right? But if she's a 4, you can still get cards like Dryad's Caress from her, which purifies a card, which is really important in the poison meta, and boosts it by 3 points. If you control a Dryad, it also gives the card Vitality for 3 turns, so 6 points, and Purify. It's not bad at all. You have the option of playing Tempering, which will boost an allied unit by 5 points. And you then have options in the 5-point range if she's boosted up until 5, like Circle of Life. This will damage an enemy by 3, then boost a random SCOIA'TAEL unit in your hand by 2. If you kill the card, you get to choose which card you want to boost in your hand. A SCOIA'TAEL one. And then lastly, Nature's Rebuke will damage an enemy unit by 5. If you kill it, it will boost a random allied Treant by 2. So try and make sure you kill the card and that you already have a Treant on the board. The only Treant we have that isn't spawned is that of the Forest Protector, which is a Treant. But anyway, guys, this deck has, I don't know, it's treated me very well. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I have. I'll see you soon with another deck guide, and that should be all for now. Bye-bye. These are the best, because we can determine who's vastly superior in every way. I just wish I didn't go first. Okay. Draw the good cards. Yeah. You can do it. What a horrible looking hand. We're gonna have to rely on carryover, and the only carryover we have is Valve, Frixenet, and Simlas. Because everything on Ethne is gonna disappear. Are we wearing a Friends shirt? Yes. Have I watched Friends? No. Just a little bit. I just like the shirt so much. I feel like I have to watch the whole show now just so I can wear the shirt. Interesting. That's a lot of commitment, friend. We're playing the same deck. What are you doing? Okay. I will Nature's Rebuke you real quick. And I could kill you, but I won't. Or should I? I mean, if I get any carryover here, I'm in a good position. Pretty sure it is Friends. Fiends. Seinfeld is better. Seinfeld. Oh. Alright. I guess I too could do that. I mean, we'll pause soon enough. Since I'm gonna have more cards on the board, I need to make sure the round isn't too long, or else they're gonna benefit. Again, I don't mind losing on even. We have the same deck. The overcommitment is real.
Don't leave me here. Not alone. I'll beg you.
Alright. Circle of Life onto Frixenet. How are you doing, Defender?
Lady of the Wood.
I had simple bike with pedals. Lol, still have. Had few folds till I learned to ride. Nothing serious. I also had a proper mountain bike. That was fun. Let me tell you. In a different life, I would have become a biker. Oh, I love doing that.
Spit it out already. I don't have all day.
I don't have all day. And then we pass after this, and it's fine, really. Got some carryover here. 3 points, 2 points.
Not alive at any rate.
They've committed
Like that.
an 8 provision, a 6 provision, a 6 provision, a 10 provision, and 2 leader charges to take this on even. I'll give it to them on even. I see no need not to. Oh, we need to check the challenge and see how we're doing. The Midsummer event. Okay, I think we get rid of Dryad's Caress for now. We have Gourd, guaranteed Gourd. Great. Now the only valid fear here is that of being bled. I'm gonna get rid of Gourd. Nice. What a great hand.
'Tis mine. I was born. I shall die with
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I guess it's my turn now to commit.
I've no fondness for my
As you
kind,
command,
yet
Lady of the
fish I
Wood.
still enjoy.
Are you gonna try and 2-0 me? Good luck.
You must banish her. I see no other course.
This is Kusento's list. Kusento plays 2 sorcerers, two Elven Seers, I believe, and Great Oak. Great Oak is the one we should watch out for. Other than that, I'm not really bothered. We're fine here. I might go for Forest Protector though, it feels like some big commitment. Also, potential orbs, I think. Thanks for the follow, X-Ray. So, do I need to do this? Probably. And then, yeah, gonna have to go for the Forest Protector. I'm not very keen for that. It's a bit too much. But at least we're guaranteed the round. Again, they're playing Great Oak. They have the exact same golds as we do, except they don't have foul.
The earth will flow with the blood of Ancient, the blood of elves.
See how nice it is to know exactly what people are playing, huh? We don't really have to overcommit at all here, in all honesty. We could play Hammer Dryad, but I didn't feel the need to. I'm gonna go with Shaping Nature instead. Give Vitality to Frixonet. Ithne is the same, or she changed? She changed in her third form.
My old name?
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't care.
So we can play Fav now as a last effort. Or we can thin with Simlas and hope it doesn't hit Ethne.
Why should I, an elf, a sage, converse with an ape?
Nice. Nice. Oh, hell yeah.
The soil is fertile with magic, and dead to one.
And dead one. I mean, they know this is a bleed by now. There's no way they're taking the round. I know their deck better than they do. I studied it. I was there when it was written in Cusento's deck guide. They still have Simlas themselves. They still have Simlas, they still have Forest Protector. They have Ethne, they have Great Oak. I was born in it. Exactly.
Find yourself your own upper.
I mean, are they just thinning me?
Wait, yes, they won't let us talk to strangers.
They need to be careful. I might just hero pass. Hell yeah! Don't play her now. I won't. Yen Illusionist? Huh. It depends if the treants count as ones or as the card it sets itself to. Yes. Jovinko, thanks for the follow. So, we have every single card we need. Brilliant. What do we want access to? We don't need anything else, really. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Happy chappy. Okay, let's start this off correctly. By playing Hammer Dryad in the Ranger.
Though trees live longer than humans, they need protection from.
And then play Sorceress.
Choke the embers! Wind, blow out the flame!
Yes.
SCOIA'TAEL and Doblathana.
Looks like they are taken as one. Whiskey with Coke. This is coffee. Thank you very much.
Human messenger, let us answer with arrows.
Here we go. So she changed. She's now Symbiosis 3. And you can't touch her. Which is amazing, right? Here we go.
No mercy!
Oh, it's the wrong one. That's alright. Mutagenerator is still a lovely card. It's a great card. They didn't draw Simas. Here's the deck for this. Oh no, that's my motorcycle. Wait, I'll share the deck after this. Get rid of that because you're gonna play Great Oak. We know. We know all your dirty elf tricks. Her kids were killed. No, in the second phase. That's horrible. I don't want to hear that. Easy win. GG. Well, they did draw terribly. Horribly, actually. Is it gonna be poison? The ultimate anti-poison deck. I can see the clickbait title now in the YouTube video. Anti-poison. We have to win this one though, so... We are going first. Not ideal. Okay, we shall... What shall we start with? They don't really have removal per se. Just poison. I'm not a huge fan of this hand, but we'll make do.
Come to me, little one.
Which is the best deck for a beginner? Check out this one. It's in the end of the video, or in the description. Monster Frost and Vampires. It does well in the lower ranks. That's what most people are playing. But Frost beats Vampires, so... If you want to be one step ahead, I would recommend a Frost list. And I shall make you a Frost list right after we win 3 games in a row with this deck. This is number 2, so we're off to a good start. Yeah, they're playing poison, so we need some removal for Gellert, as well as Roland. And actually, we need to keep most of our removal now that I think about it, because of Azar. So we can't really afford to play any other removals just yet. We're gonna have to keep most of them for later.
I could drown you.
That indicates that they're likely planning on playing Gellert next. Hate to get poisoned, play this deck 100% win rate. Yeah, 100% for sure. Okay, they're going slow. Nice, nice. Okay, we have 2 options here. I'm going for this one. Nuh-uh-uh. That's illegal. Violet, thanks for the follow. They're probably just gonna poison me again anyway. Eh.
Wind whistles, Willow's whip.
Well, I'd rather have them use that now. Royal Decree. Hey, Violet. Into Fist Deck. Order ability.
Got a preference.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Tempering doesn't exactly give me the points I want, but they don't have points either. So we should take that into account. The biggest problem with a poisonless is temper on 1 if you don't draw Gallert. Biggest problem. Thanks for the follows. Found out about you on YouTube for Gwent tutorial. Same. Oh, that's awesome. That makes me so happy. I worked so hard on that. I was just hoping it will help. And every time somebody says it helped, that makes me super happy. Potential Simlas now or Simlas round 2? We could get a Dryad or a Gourd. The Dryad could be something we really don't want though. This all feels very awkward. But we do have to win.
You are no lunatic of mine.
Fire! Blood and hands. Similian Vat.
Okay. That's gonna get poisoned. I had no idea about how the base faction reward trees are a priority. I need to put in some more work for those now, lol. Yeah, some of them, like SCOIA'TAEL, is very good to start off with. Failed experiment? Okay. So what do you have left, my friend? We're gonna have to pull out something random now. Can you get ahead? Or do I just pass here?
The only good one is a dead one.
Thronebreaker is what I play on mobile, then found out about Gwent. Oh, alright. Interesting. So you played Thronebreaker before you played Gwent? Now the stone and mutagen. Interesting fact about Syndicate, they also don't have spenders. This is me getting out. That sucks. It's not the cheapest car though. Except it is for provisions. I see it as one of the best cars though. Failed experiment at 4. What am I confusing with a 6? Is it because it's 6 points?
Tis my tree. I was born.
What was 6?
Shall die with it.
Was it the Blaneham brothers, or are they a bit higher up? Share real grain card. I'll refund you on that one. I can only do that in South Africa. They should make that 5 power. I agree. I agree. Ooh, Vale is gonna save me. Okay. Vale is gonna be what wins us this game. Other than that, Gord has to go. Okay. And Jump Wayne thinks of the follow. Welcome everybody. Now, let's start with some fun. Or should we start with Fricks in it and give it Veil? Yeah? Yeah, we should. They won't poison it just yet. I have a whole plan, okay guys? You just wait. I'm gonna play this perfectly. So we're gonna start with Fricks in it on the range row.
Beautiful.
Click.
Beautiful. Everything, really.
And then give it 2 of these. Now they're gonna want to poison it, but they can't poison it yet. Not in one turn at least. Instagram currently is down. I don't know why. I'm getting it back though, so yeah. I had several people messaging me wondering if I blocked them, so yeah.
Someone shall transform and receive the gift of life.
I didn't, by the way. So I can get rid of 2 of these and another card. That's gonna be helpful. But I should hold on to these because of Rayla. So clickety click. And then give me 2 seconds to concentrate.
I acknowledge neither your maps nor your borders.
So, what? That's fine.
They belong to me.
7 versions? That's the last card I'm worried about. Circle. 6-point boost, not shabby. Roland is also a 6. I really have to get rid of Roland. You know what's next? Rayla, most likely. So what I have to do here is be extra sneaky and play Gord. You heard me right. I have to play Gord. Or play Forest Protector and a 5. I swear, I'm doing this on purpose, okay? Because they should have Rayla in this deck. And they have to play Rayla now. If they actually have it in hand. Oh. And here I am playing around Rayla. What's wrong with me? Well, if they did have Rayla, these would both have been useless and Rayla would use her ability completely. Which is essentially the idea, right? Are they gonna double poison? Should I have given that Veil? I think that was the plan initially. It certainly was.
My old name? I don't remember.
I'm having a bit of a panic now. I should have given it Veil. Am I gonna lose because of this?
Not too shabby. Not shabby at all.
No, what if they play Salamander? Then they can't poison everything. Because it dies. They can only poison 1 card. And they don't have a Splendor either. Are you winning, son? Yes, I am.